Welcome back to a new episode of Come to Work With Me. It has been a minute. It's been a minute. Sorry if you've missed me. Welcome everyone who's new. There's been some surprising growth in my lag in uploading, so thank you for joining, and hopefully we can get back into the swing of things here. You know, schedules change and life gets weird, but here we are. Here we are with a new episode, and we have a stack of boxes as usual, and we're gonna dig through those first. I've got a couple of silver bins off to the side and a lot more jewelry to look at as well, but we're gonna start here. A while back I bought a whole bunch of Avon stuff from somebody. It was you know, a really cheap big box plus other things. There were things in there that were not Avon that were worth buying, but in the meantime, I ended up with all of this product. So I've got these two cute little Avon boxes. Aren't they sweet? And let's see what's in the first one. We have a little snowflake pin with a little push back, or what do you call those? I would say a push on back. And then there are matching screw back clip-on earrings with the, oh no, they're not screw back. They're just clip-on. Just clip-on, but cute little snowflake set. Just in time for the cold weather to be setting in. The other Avon box, I see a little chain sticking out. It's a Circle of Life pendant with green stones. They're like a peridot green, not emerald. And that's very pretty. The Circle of Life design is a nice, simple one to wear. And this one would sit a little lower. I think it's probably about an 18 or 20 inch chain. I have two boxes from the Bay in two vintage Bay designs, but it's not promising for what is or is not in them. Yeah. So as much as I still love these little Bay boxes, a little disappointed there. This one has a window, a blue box with a window, and it says shops on board. So it's come from a cruise ship originally, but it's full of a bunch of things. Stones. I see stone stuff. Let's see then. Just a jade, piece of jade come out of something. It's not very polished. There's one screw back jade earring, so just another chunk of jade. There's another screw back jade earring right there. Snowflake obsidian clip-ons with these long skinny pieces of snowflake obsidian, as well as a snowflake obsidian pendant. Just a big old rock on a bale. And then one lonely, I think, Amazonite piece of Amazonite in an earring. Only one. And that's what was in the window box. Next we have, well, another Avon box. This one has a sleeve on it. Avon Fashion Accents. Scalloped casual necklace, it says. Let's see if it is a scalloped casual necklace. Perhaps. There's a few pretty things in here. Ooh, if this is the necklace they're talking about, I quite like it. It is Avon, this must be. Look at that. Ooh, how short would that sit? I think I like that. I might wear that one. It's a shiny gold tone, flat, long curved, linked together pieces. It says Avon on the, you know, that thingy. But I really like how that would land like in a scalloped fashion. That's quite cool. It's kind of my style. And then there is a brooch and earring set in here with purple stones. This is marked Sarah, Coventry, Canada. So that's the pin there, and it's got this tassel that hangs from it. I guess they're kind of a couple different shades of pink. In here it looks more purple, but yeah, that's pretty. And then it comes with clip-on earrings to match. A pair of them, of course. Boom. There they are. I like the setting of them, and they're quite heavy. That's the back side of them there. I'm still tickled by this one. I really like that one. Okay, last box is this one, and I gotta say it feels like a dud. And it truly is a big old dud. So that's okay. we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on onto the silver bins, I guess. Hey, I'm going into the big bin, and the first thing I'm pulling out is this guy for toast, right? You put your toast in there and it stops it from what? Getting soggy. It keeps it crisp. This feels like an old idea, or like a British idea specifically. It is marked on the side here. I'll show you even though it's backwards to you, but there is an anchor, which should indicate that it was assayed in Birmingham. And the lion is representing that it is 925 silver. And the L in this particular case, I'll have to look it up, but it's got the square with the cut corners and the little squiggly bottom. And that particular font in a capital with serif, I'll find out what it is. Maker's mark is there as well at the end here. It says MMH Ltd. So we'll see what we can find out about the Toasty. Is it called a Toasty? It is now. Back to the little silver bin, hey? I'll dig deep. What have I got my hands on? It's a brooch. That's got some malachite in there. Oh, I love malachite. One of my favorites. It's not very strong in the banding, like it's kind of subtle, but you can see sort of a triangular shape in the banding. Love a little piece of malachite. Nothing wrong with that. I'll go to the big one again. Ow! Yeah, ow. Look at that guy. What are you? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So it's like spring-loaded. Yeah. So, oh, you know what it is? It's a pickle grabber, isn't it? To reach down in the jar, stab your pickle, and then you can push the pickle off of the prongs. Why is this in there? Is it sterling? A sterling silver pickle grabber? That's confusing. There's no marks. There's no marks anywhere. Moving on back to the small silver bin, and then I'll go into some costume jewelry to the side of me here. What am I grabbing? I haven't looked. We'll do an intuition test. That's always fun. Okay, it is a brooch, and it features an animal. Can you guess what animal is on this brooch? 3, 2, 1. It's a cow. It's a cow. That's really cute. It's got, you know, enamel work to give the spots, and then a little brass detail and articulated bell and collar situation. It is set up to be a pendant or a brooch. I don't know if I'd want to go pendant with it personally, but it is also marked Mexico with a name and 925. Gotta love a cow. Gotta love a cow. Okay, I said we'd go to costume now, so that's what we're gonna do. I've got a lot of garbage to the side of me here. I'm gonna have to look a little bit. This pops out at me. It's a fur clip or a shoe clip. I believe I've only got the one, but I just really like that huge kind of grape theme, and I like the wear that's happening up on the brass of the leaves. Got this pair of clip-on earrings that are kind of interesting. They dangle like this, these little white plastic flowers. Oh, kind of tangle-dangle. Like that. I don't know. There's the back. And there's this plastic. They're plastic. These shells are plastic. There's that. There is this real rose, you know, resin-coated rosebud stick pin on its original card. A real rose. What else does it say? Handcrafted and preserved as an enduring symbol of love. From Gallon's Floral Fashions in Vancouver, BC, Canada. There is a pair of porcelain flower clip-ons, and they're made in England, of course. There was a few different companies pumping these out in brooches once upon a time. Here's the back side. But yeah, a lot of chipping, of course. It's hard for those little guys to survive the times. All the moves and all the times they've been put into a box and out of a box, and maybe they were only worn once or twice, but here's a multi-strand bead necklace. Lots of nice colors there. I like the addition of these purple inside ones here. Double strands are always nice. It's got a nice little box clasp with another bead there. There's this lariat style, bead rope style, like that. And this piece here does slide up and down, and it's just like a single strand untied. Okay, we've got a broken strand. It should have 2 more. It should be 5 strands, but we only have 3. Still a little bit of a statement, isn't it? And there is a peachy colored one here. A couple different shades of peach, triple strand. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. I like the mixture of the shades like that. That's quite lovely. It's just slightly different from one strand to the next. Also, there's this cream colored, just one single long strand, very, very plastic. Next is this shell strand with like preserved petals in between, little shells and preserved petals. Another plasticky strand, more of a pinkish tone. This one is more like a collar style. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? Ooh, with the right dress, that would be adorable. Oh my, that one might have to hang out with me for a little while. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. It is marked Japan. Here's another porcelain piece, a brooch this time. It looks like it might go with the earrings. And this one, the brand is Adderley Floral, made in England. And it goes this way. It has a stem. And it doesn't look all busted up. I don't think... There is... Oh yeah, sorry. Some of the yellow pieces have broken off, but none of the leaves and none of the petals, which, like, good job. Well done. Here's another one of those bead lariat style ones. Oh, but this time this piece does not slide. The stationary ball at the end. Like that. Another beaded piece here. This is so delicate. The strand on here is so thin. That must be one of the smallest beads you can get. And it goes down to a tiny little purse. I can get just my finger inside, and it's got a rose on this side. It's a really pretty color combination with the purple and the green. The frosted bits on the bottom are nice. But yeah, this strand, I'm scared to sneeze around it. It's so thin. Here is a gold tone chain, and it has this piece hanging from it. Well, it looks like someone's art. It's glass. I believe it's glass. Yeah, that makes sense that it would be glass, doesn't it? It's thin and cool. I like the abstract of it. I think this is a scarf clip, right? I can't imagine what else. Hair? I wouldn't want to put it in my hair. One more item from the silver bin, and then we're gonna call that a show and move on with life. So here's the next thing. Another pair of tongs. It's been a while, but we did get a pair of tongs out of there already. These ones are very pretty. There's like a rose design along the bottom, the sides, and sort of a spade shape shell design, or like leaves. Very organic, very botanical. And it does have some markings inside there. It's Potter Sheffield. Potter Sheffield. So we'll look into that and see if it's worth something just as a thing. That's usually how they end up in this bin. That's going to be everything for today. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you're subscribed so that you know when I get around to doing this again. Hopefully soon, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks for watching.